heart of Macau.
This street right here goes down to the ocean, and it's overlooked by this seminary called St. Lawrence's Church. And so we're gonna start out at this spot, then we're gonna go down that way towards the ocean. So that would have some historic value to it. And we're also gonna go by this governor's mansion, this pink one to the left, which I don't know how much we can film, but we're gonna walk by it anyways and show you another side of Macau. Stay tuned.
In the heart of old Macau, where the lanterns glow, lived a priest named Narciso with a heart aglow. At San Lorenzo, he'd preach and pray, guiding souls with love every single day. Oh, Padre Narciso, in the lanes of Macau, your spirit shines bright, even here and now. With faith and compassion, you showed us the way. In the alleys of San Lorenzo, your legacy stays. Through the bustling streets and the quiet nights, he brought hope and peace with gentle light. In every prayer and every song, Padre Narciso's love forever strong. Oh, Padre Narciso, in the lanes of Macau, your spirit shines bright, even here and now. With faith and compassion, you showed us the way. In the alleys of San Lorenzo, your legacy stays. From the ancient stones to the modern day, his story lives on in a timeless way. A beacon of hope in the city's heart. Padre Narciso's love will never be apart. Oh, Padre Narciso, in the lanes of Macau, your spirit shines bright, even here and now. With faith and compassion, you showed us the way. In the alleys of San Lorenzo, your legacy stays.
Okay, so that was Padre Narciso Street. That was a man who was a priest, Portuguese priest in Macau, and this street was named after him. I don't know much about his work. I was trying to figure out a little bit about him, but I know that he was kind of a great person, so there was the street named after him. And it goes right by this, actually I'll talk all about it in the video, so I'll save it for that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the music. The song, I'll put the song lyrics up behind me as well. And I'll put the location again as well. And let's just get right into the walk and talk. Okay, so that's an ocean view. So keep that in mind, because I'm gonna start here, this beautiful church, and you have this kind of hilltop. So they built this church up on the hilltop. And you got some references, you got some angels, you have statues of the cross, you have statues of Mary and Jesus. And so just keep that in mind, because we're going to read something down here before we go down our target street, which is there. And also take in mind that these buildings were not here historically. So historically, you could be up on this hill and look out into the expanse of the ocean. So historically it would have been like that, and that'll make sense in a minute, because I'm going to read something. It's really nice. Okay, so this is St. Lawrence's Church, built before 1516, one of the oldest churches in Macau. And then it says families, this had a direct view of the riverside, and families of Portuguese sailors used to gather on the front steps of the church to wait for the safe return. So this is also known as Feng Shun Tong. which means a hall of the soothing winds. And there is a nice breeze here, by the way. So stained glass, there's that talks about the church a little bit. But the thing is that I thought is most interesting to this particular video is that people would wait up at the foot of the steps. And I guess they refer to these steps and maybe even up higher as well. And remember, these two buildings in front of us were not here. So that would have been a different time era. So we're gonna be walking down that in a moment. And then you got our church way up there. Got this beautiful banyan tree. I think this banyan tree has been here for, I think I read something else about that. I can't remember what it was, but it's been there a long time anyways. And just as a reference point, there's a QR code on these. This means it's preserved by the government. And actually has a number 891, which means that it's like a cultural heritage. So that's our beautiful church right there. And now we're gonna walk down this particular hill here. That one. It's gonna be so sunny and bright down that way. So that's more of our church. Now you can see this beautiful wall for this St. Lawrence's church. Then you also have these nice murals. So we are going to go down that way. So let's go down. Just for reference point, this is called, I think this is part of Central Street. Or it's nice reflection right there. This street that I'm on right here, this kind of north-south, goes all the way down to Alma Temple, and it also goes up to Senado Square area. And this street right here is called Travessa de Padre Narciso. So just in case I don't see it later on, that's the name of it. I hope to see it down there in a little bit as well. So we're going to be walking by kind of historical building. That's the church. So that would overlook the ocean. And just kind of imagine all those people that would be up there and they would be looking down at this ocean right here, waiting for families to return. And what they call it, the soothing winds. So I guess the winds would bring in their loved ones from the ocean from afar. And then right here is the governor's mansion, which I don't think we can film. There's always security in here, but there is a little alley that I want to look at real quick. So this building right here. So I don't know the history of this yellow building, but this yellow building has like a lot of colonial architecture in it. But it's interesting that there's the church, and then this one might have been built before that drab gray apartment building. So it looks like they kind of were built next to each other, right? So they probably, this one actually blocked the church for some surprise, and I'm surprised this one would block it as well, I would think. So I don't know what that's all about. And then this is actually called a little patio. Let's just walk over here real quick. So it has the same name, but it's a patio. And there's a coffee shop right there too. So now we're gonna walk down our street, walking towards the ocean. Then we have this beautiful building. They have a lot of security out front, but I don't know if it's, there's people that live everywhere here, so I would imagine it's not. But actually I'm gonna focus on the other stuff anyways. It's a wedding place. So you know it's there, but I'm not gonna have it as a focus. I just want to show you the street. So this would actually go all the way down to the ocean. Here's some investigators of Chinese medicine. It's a nice shot. So I think there's a lot of tourists that come down here and probably take pictures, so I don't think I have anything to... But yeah, that's the governor's house. But I think that the governor actually lives in a different location. And we're gonna go all the way down into this little park here. And then you can see the waterway is over there. So we're gonna go down. And now we're kind of on this beautiful street with all these tall buildings everywhere. And this is actually called Praia Grande, Rua de Praia Grande. So there's our governor's mansion. And right here is the ocean. And so they built these roads across. There's Macau Tower down there. So this is all man-made and stretched out quite a bit. So this would have been, historically went to a beach, but now it does not anymore. So this would have been right on the beach basically, and then this would have been our Target Street right here. So yeah, kind of cool. And then you can see St. Lawrence's Church right up at the top of this hill. And I think I'm going to end it right here. So that's actually Praia Grande, the church, our Target Street, and then this little space in here too, with all these beautiful banyan trees that would have lined up against the overlooking the ocean. Okay, let's end it right there.
Walking Macau Streets, Walking Macau Streets.